Welcome back everyone, and another car for you. It's a bit different to last week's again, because why have the same thing every day? 1999 Toyota Starlet, and the owner is here. Do you want to come in, special guests? And everyone, this is Pete from Limitless, or Limitless Car Club. Introduce yourself and introduce your car.
So I'm Pete, that's my Toyota Starlet. It's got a long-going project. I've had the car nearly 6 years now. Obviously you can see it's quite modified and quite far from done.
Quite far different colours as well.
Yeah, multicoloured, gotta love it. So you've got Ray Master Speed MSO 3s wheels. It's got upgraded brakes, sleeker twin pots. We've also got obviously live sport spoiler.
Yeah.
Running BC coilovers on it as well.
Loads of different mods on this thing. It's a bit of a, well, like Pete said, it's a bit of a project, and well, let's show you around.
So on the front, it's got a remix front bumper. A lot of people don't know what they are. It actually came off a four-wheel drive version that they did in Japan, a bit more of an estate. It's about one of 3 or 4 in the UK.
Incredibly rare then.
Yeah. Rare. I always have people come up to me and offer to buy it at car shows, and I'm just like, no, not selling it.
No, I know what it's worth, I'm keeping it.
Yeah. Clear indicators off the Glanza, late spec.
Oh, so the Glanza stuff does fit as well?
Yeah.
I thought they were completely different shape and everything.
Because normally they're amber on the UK Starlets, so obviously this isn't
right. So the little dimple on the outside, is that something that would have been...
So the dimple is for, because the Glanzas don't actually have indicators on the wings.
Right.
So to make them legal, they have to have the nub that sticks out on the indicator.
Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay.
It's got an interesting fact for some people.
Yeah, I've learned something new today. I'm happy. What we got next then?
So
wait, let's have a better look at these wheels.
Their paint is a bit cracked, but they're Ray Master Speed MSO 3s.
Oh yeah, and you can see them. You see them big old brakes in the back.
Yeah, so they're sleeker twin prots.
So what year Celica is that off then?
That's off a 1999.
1999
as well.
So that's quite the one with the 4 headlights at the front.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, I know the one.
So I shouldn't say this too loudly, but it's running a Corsa SRI disc.
Ah, okay.
Because the stud pattern, the outer diameter, and was pretty much identical to what I needed to run those calipers. The only thing is I had to make a little spigot ring for it to fit on the hub.
So machined it all and...
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Got that up.
Well, that's something a bit different.
Yeah.
Something really Euro on something that's got everything Jap on it.
Got the Glanza side skirts, obviously. That one started sanding back for repainting.
Yeah.
And then the others have just been fitted.
They do suit the car really well.
Yeah.
Because for all of you who haven't seen one of these standard, I'll put up a picture now because they look kind of just round. I don't know what's the best way to describe them. They kind of look a bit like a potato. Especially obviously the back, because it just sort of drops off because it is just the hatchback. But that wing definitely makes it look so much better.
So that is a live sports wing, a genuine one. There's a lot of reps out there now, obviously they don't make them anymore.
No, so that was a lot of money.
A little bit.
Worth it though.
Yeah. And then go on to the rear bumper. I've I'm not 100% sure it is, but I believe it's a carbon culture rear lip, which has then been moulded into the bumper. And obviously my homemade twin exit exhaust.
Best bit of the car, I reckon that is. I think it looks sick. You never ever see a centre exhaust on smaller cars, I think, especially something like this. But I think it looks so good.
There is another Starlet with a centre exit, but funny enough has the same bumper as me as well.
Oh really?
But they do it so they have like a shotgun coming out here.
Okay. Will we have seen that at any car shows?
You would have done, because he actually works with me.
Oh no way! Did he copy you, or did you copy him?
No, I pretty much copied him.
Just went with a different style.
Just sort of put them a bit wider.
Yeah, it does look really good though. It does look really good. So what I just noticed is, I don't know why I've just noticed it now, but what lug nuts are you running on here as well? Because I noticed they're like titanium sort of jobbies.
To be honest, I can't remember the name of them because I bought them like 5 years ago. I'm surprised they just haven't completely rusted and stuff and gone away.
Let's just hope they're not aluminium ones.
No, they're not. They are steel.
Okay, that's alright then. Because I might have run aluminium ones once a couple of years ago, and they were a bit iffy and stripped threads.
I'm quite particular on running steel nuts.
Yeah.
I don't like aluminium. Had them before. They were a nightmare.
Yeah, you've got to run steel. It's just safer, isn't it?
Yeah, especially if you're going to take something around on track as well.
Oh, definitely.
Take this on track.
Yeah.
Another one as well. The reflect rear lights. They're off a Japan model as well.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. So what's the difference between them and like a standard one?
So your standard UK ones, they'll have your red brake light, your reflector, and then they're dead flat, whereas these have got like the bubbles on them.
Oh, okay, I wonder if we can sort of get a shot of that. Oh yeah, you can see that lovely.
Then sort of you'll have one side will do reverse, one side will do fog.
Ah, but these are clear both sides on the bottom.
Yeah.
A bit more symmetrical. Why does Japan get all the really cool stuff?
I know.
We get awful stuff because of all
That's why we keep buying it in.
Yeah. Import, that's what we should do, just become importers.
Yeah.
We'd be loaded by now.
So popular these days,
yeah,
isn't it? I have played with the wiring a bit because I did take all the lights apart and I put in an extra bulb holder in the bottom. So at which point these bottom lights can do tail, brake, fog and reverse.
On such small lights, that's quite impressive.
Because what I've done is wired in a relay so it breaks the earth for the tail light when I put it in reverse, so you then got it both sides.
Right, okay, that makes sense.
Should we do a quick little video of that?
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, show everyone. Loving the standard door cards.
Yeah. So you got like tail,
yeah,
brake, and then if I go into reverse,
nothing.
A few moments later.
Ah, yeah, sweet.
So it just sort of swaps.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And then if I hit the fog, so you can just sort of see how it's.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a nice little touch. That is.
Yeah.
Something unique that probably again no one else has.
No, so I've done that myself. That was actually a few years ago I'd done that. And I'm still glad it still works.
Yeah. I have one question for you. So obviously, owner of Limitless, do all sorts of track days.
Yeah.
Why have you not got a Limitless sticker on your car?
Because I don't have any of the stickers in my possession. They've a lot of the time they've been with one of the other admins who's only just moved back, but they lived up in Durham.
Oh wow,
so,
quite a trek then.
Yeah. So
I think you need to get one back.
Yeah. Now you pointed it out, they're gonna. No, you should have had one on there.
Right then, shall we have a look? What would you prefer to have a look at next? Do you want to do interior or engine bay?
We can do the interior.
Do interior?
Yep.
Because I love the interior of this thing.
Tell you what, we'll open up the boot as well to allow more light in.
Oh yeah, that's a good point because you've got tinted rear light. Rear lights, they're windows, they're not lights. Look at that spoiler now. Cool, that's close, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's close. Right, as you can see, there is not really a lot of stuff in there. That's really stripped out. Now, is that loud on the road?
It's not too bad, but I guess I'm kind of just used to loud cars, so to be fair, cruising along, it's actually, you can still have a conversation even at 70.
No, so the exhaust don't drone too bad through it.
It's actually surprisingly nice that the exhaust doesn't drone. Yeah, when you want it to, you put your foot down, it's loud.
Yes, yeah, it is loud, and it does sound really good as well. We'll do a bit of an exhaust clip later on when we're not in a enclosed area with a police station about
I was about to say
100 yards away.
Down there.
Could you've removed everything out the door, at the sort of side bit as well?
I've got a full-on safety devices roll cage to go in here as well.
You were telling me about that I can't remember what show it was now. I think that was Japfest.
Yeah, it probably would have been Jetfest. So yeah, it's a big cage, obviously all the points it goes down to this tunnel, it goes over, obviously a big loop, harness bar, cross brace.
So you're going to run harnesses after that as well?
Yeah.
Sweet. That's just a half cage?
No, it's
a full...
It'll be a full cage, so all the way down to the front, obviously cross brace at the front as well, and door bars.
Oh, cool. So you're going to whack your head when you get in then?
Yeah. Going to whack my head and struggle to get in and out of it. Hence why I've got detachable steering wheel on it already.
Yeah. I tell you what, that is something I really want to do with mine, because you can't get your leg in, especially if you like these. They're really high sides on the seats. But let's go and have a look at the seats, shall we? Because what are they, Pete? 'Cause I know they're Corbos, but
they're Corby Sprint 2s. They're out of date now for competitive news, because it was a friend of mine had them in his 106 rally car, and then my brother had them in his 240 Volvo. And
oh, nice!
I bought them and put them in this.
They look really good. They look really good still, don't they?
They got a few little nicks on them, but they're old seats.
They're so comfy though.
Yeah,
they are really comfy.
And for someone like me, these are really quite tight-fitting bucket seats.
Yeah.
So and they only just fit me, and I'm not exactly a big build. So
no, you're the same as me. Slim, which means better for racing.
Yes. Lightweight.
Is there any plans to do anything else inside by the cage?
So I'm looking at getting a short shifter as well from Cooler Works, because I think they've only just released them.
Oh, that'd be cool, because they make some really nice kit.
Yeah.
Really, really impressive stuff.
I think they only released them within the last month.
Oh wow!
So I'm surprised it's taken this long for a company to actually make one for these cars.
Because it's quite a popular little car anyway.
Yeah. There is one thing, when I do fit the cage, I will have to get rid of the manual windows.
Okay. That's full-on weight reduction from factory, that is.
Yeah. I've got electric windows. It's already a really light car, so it's like having the electric windows and
it's not going to hurt it too much.
No. And I don't like the idea of, even much as I would like to go plexi windows, it's like I don't use the car in a full-on race thing, so having the windows open all the way is going to be more handy.
I expect the glass will be a bit quieter anyway.
Yeah.
So for wind noise and stuff when you're driving into the track. Oh yeah, definitely.
See, all the door cards will be probably made from either some sort of lightweight plastic or probably get some carbon fibre on them.
Oh, we all love carbon. That'll look really nice actually, because that'll tie in with sort of like the black and the blue, which would look really nice together, I think. I do like the way that most cars aren't painted on the inside. They're just sort of like undercoat still, because they don't really need it, but this is still painted on the inside,
so
which is really good. I mean, obviously it's not lacquered or anything, but
it's quite nice.
It is. I love it. I think it's a cool little car. Right, shall we have a look at the engine bay?
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look under the bonnet and see what we're working with.
It's nothing special. It's a bit dirty under here as well.
Oh yeah, but that don't matter, does it? It's I suppose, I know it's not a daily, but it's still something you use, which I'd rather see something dirty and used than stupid clean and no one ever drive it or have fun in it, because at the end of the day that's what this is all about. So right, what we got here then?
So it's just a 1.3 NA. It's had quite a typical mod a lot of NA Starlet owners do, is they do the Corolla inlet manifold. Gives you more torque and more power.
Okay, so better mid-range I suppose as well.
Yeah, bit of top end, bit of mid-range.
Oh nice.
Just sort of a pod filter, just because I wanted to hear the noise. Probably actually taking power away, not having the standard airbox.
Don't worry about that. It sounds better, and that means more power.
Yeah, that's the theory.
So what sort of power is this running standard then?
So standard they run about 74 horsepower.
Right. Okay. And what will you get from the inlet manifold?
So from the inlet manifold you can expect to go up to like 82, 83.
Oh, so a sizable difference, especially in something so light.
Yeah, and it brings the torque curve right back to very early in the RPM range.
Oh, it's better flow.
Yeah.
So, oh wow, that's quite a big difference then.
Yeah.
So now I know you were telling me a while ago there is quite some big plans for this engine.
Yes.
Well, not this engine, but another engine.
Yeah.
So what we got?
So I got hold of an old Starlet turbo engine, which Started taking it apart, found out everything was out of tolerance and all the seals are gone.
Knackered.
And at the time I just went, you know what, let's go for it. So I bought all forged internals, started porting and polishing the head, and just sort of started going out for a full-on build.
So, when's it going to be done? when it's finished.
Well, it was meant to be 4 years ago.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
But other projects?
Yeah, everything's got in the way.
Yeah.
I've got other stuff to go on, like I've got a set of crystal headlights, which are another Japan Starlet only thing, which I've put projectors inside as well.
Oh wow, so proper custom job.
Yeah. Another few things. Glanza strut brace.
There's a lot of Galanza stuff on this, isn't there?
Yeah, it's quite nice that you can just bolt bits on.
You might as well call it a Starlanza or something like that. Don't call it that, that sounded really bad.
You can see the BC top.
Oh yeah.
The top mounts on the BCs.
I mean, you can't go wrong with BCs because they are just a good all-rounder. But your other car, which we will have a look at next week, we will show you some proper coilovers because they're quite impressive. But we'll leave that till next. We'll leave that till next week. But yeah, right. I think now is probably time to hear it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you, Pete, for bringing your sick little Starlet. I love it. I think it's awesome. And despite what you probably all think, I actually really like all the two-toe. Pete was telling me that he might do the bumper blue, so I don't know. I think that looks really good. But obviously,
we'll give it a go.
Project car as well, so it doesn't have to be done now. It can stay as it is. Also, if you crack the paint at the moment, it doesn't matter. But yeah, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
And up there, just go follow Pete and follow Limitless as well. Just give him a bit of support. And yeah, thanks for watching. Well, join us next week where we have another one of Pete's cars on. That one again is a Toyota and it is really cool. I don't know if it's quite as cool as that, but
that's where my heart's at.
That's where your heart's at. It might be that one, and I don't know. Yeah, join us next week, and yeah, keep your crown high. Royal Collective out.